Hello, this is Teresa. I'd like to welcome you to my channel. Today we're going to finish painting at least one of these bookmarks. It's a little fox here. I got my humongous pencil case out. My sharpener. I got another sharpener erasers in here. But if you notice, look, they're dirty. My erasers. I did try to clean them. I tried to clean them up best I could, but I don't know if I want to use them or not. These here things. But aren't they cute? They're little erasers. I used to have these when I was in school. I had a couple of them. But they're little erasers. I mean, you only use them a little tiny bit. You might as well erase with them, right? It's nice and clean, you know. I love it. I think they're adorable. So let's see. I gotta put this here. Let me bring it down so you can see what I'm coloring. I want to color this here, this little rotating thing. I'm gonna see what color should I color it now. I was thinking about green, you know. Yeah, I was thinking about green. Well, what color of green should I use? Yeah, too many color choices. I can't decide. Let's see. Oh, do I have my little... You know what? I don't have my little pad with me, do I? So, I'll be right back. I need my little swatch pad. Hold on. I am back. I have my little swatch pad. Let's see. Let me open this up, because I know I'm going to be doing some sharpening. Because I'm thinking, how about... Get it out. This green. It's a nice dark green. That's what I want. But then I want to fill it in with a little bit lighter than that. Let's try this light one up here. I like having a lot of choices. Yeah, because before when I just had the 180 color pencils, you only had so much choices. It's like maybe 2 or 3 choices. Let's see. But that will look pretty, I think. And sharpen it. I like coloring with sharpened pencils. Yeah, Valentine's Day is coming up. Chris is asking me what do I want. I don't want no candy, no chocolate. I told him I want something that has to do with crafting. I just made a mess right here, didn't I? So, at first I was thinking I wanted more gel pens. This one has a nice print already. At first I was thinking I wanted some more gel pens. But then I changed my mind about the gel pens. I think I got enough of them 2 little cases. So I'm not sure if I want him to get me some more watercolors. Or, it has to be something to do with crafting. Let me outline the thing here, and this will be the top. See, this coloring is kind of difficult to bring in, because you don't want to bring in too close. If I bring in too close, and oh, I see something that I want to touch up, and I'm going to do that right now after I do this little thing here. Because it has some white. And I don't like white showing. That was bugging me before. And you know how I noticed it? I rewatched my, because I got them in here or what? Let me see. I rewatched my video. I'm not sure if it's that side or was it this side. I think it was... Yeah, it was this side. I gotta turn the whole thing around. One sec. Let me put these all up here. Oh, turn around. Turn. Well, I do need a bigger desk. Okay, like a light? Not sure what color I used. But I believe it might have been like this color. This here color. Which is a dark yellow. I think it was a dark yellow. Because if you notice, the thing was this big case. And the stuff that I have on my table here, I gotta move some stuff. It's leaving me with no room at all to do anything. And he'll be struggling. If you're going to create something, you have to have room. Now here's, right in here, see the weight? That showed up in the video. And I want to fix that. There we go. That was a lot better, didn't it? Okay. Put this back in. Now, back to doing the green. So I'm not going to make my video quiet like it was. I might, I'm fooling around with my editor. I might put some real low background music on, but you can still hear me when I talk. But there's so much added to my editor. I know I didn't use it all, you know. And then this here spiral thing, I'm going to outline this in green. This here dark, like so. There we go. Going a little bit inside the block, but it's okay. Then I gotta do these little lines to it. How it's gonna look. Because I gotta fill it in with that light green I picked out. I'm thinking about getting me one of those books that it's got all these, you know, something like this, all these places to fill in. Because I like to have something to do. I would take that something like that with me when I go out, waiting at the doctor's office or something. Yeah, this looks nice. I'm just going to have a nice relaxing day, nice and quiet, and color my bookmarks. Okay, now that's green. I think it's only green I'll put in here. Yeah. Gotta come back to all these greens over here now, though. Which one did I take it out of? Okay, right over here. Before I took it out. I watch little Miranda's channel. They name cows on it. I think that's her mom's name or something. But she's so adorable. She's cute. I love watching her videos. She gets so excited when she's showing something, right? But another thing that she does, she'll take her fingernails and tap it on stuff. And what that tells me, she wants to let everyone know that I have long nails. Because having long nails when you're little, it's a big deal, You gotta click them. But I like watching her channel. She put up another video that I want to watch. I think it was an Ollie's and Hobby Lab haul, I think. So I have to check it out when I'm done here. Let's see what color should I color this. She does that. Ooh. I like purple, but I'm not gonna do purple. See all these colors? Look at this. I wish the book wasn't so big, because then I could bring you over and show you. But I'll show you the pencils. I guess this is a deep magenta. Ooh. It's a deep magenta. I like picking out paints, and they have all different names like this. Me and Chris, we're gonna start working on this basement. I'm missing my paints. I went down there looking for something. For what was it I was looking for? Oh, my watercolors. And the basement's a mess. And then right in the one section, there's my pencils fell out of the basket all over the floor down here. And it just hurts me to see all that, Okay, I'm thinking, let me see what this looks like. First I'm going to test these out. But me and Chris are going to go down there and fix up. Just waiting for my... Oh, that's pretty. I like this one. This one match. It's almost the same color though. I don't want almost the same color. Where did I get it out from? Right here. This one is darker though. Let's see what color this one is. See, it's almost the same. Gotta have some lighter effect. Let's try this. This one. Oh, that's pretty too. And the pencil sharpen. I don't really need to sharpen it. And then we're going to color this little area right here. My nails, I used to have long nails, but they always seem to crack. My nails aren't strong like they used to be when I was younger. And they crack, because I do a lot of work around my house, and then when I go to touch something, the whole thing just starts, catching and stuff. So I file them down. I file them down short. I remember that when I was younger, when I was pregnant with my son, they gave you iron pills to take, right? Boy, I tell you, my nails were so strong, and they were long. I was able to grow long, But then when Anthony was born, I had to cut him because whenever I go to change his diapers, my nails were so long it would like pinch his skin, and I didn't want to do that to my little sweetie pie. So I ended up cutting him down real short. Oh, that's pretty. Look at my coffee. Now to use this here light color, see how it looks. It looks nice, huh? I like that. It's very pretty. And the colors blend real good too. Yep. Now, maybe I'll do another area with this. Maybe this big one here. Because it's almost the same. Yeah, I'm going to do that. See, let me use the dark. Main view still, yeah. Well, I can't very well get out of here when you're up this close, right? Getting more snow today. I don't think it's going to be a lot. At least I hope not. I'm thinking I might tell Chris to get me another kind of pencil, color pencil. I'm thinking maybe an oil-based pencil. I have to ask Lynn a suggestion. What kinds of things that I should get? What kinds of things are the best? Lynn has gathered a lot of different names of pencils. I think that's awesome. So far, the Galore is my favorite. I like the sort of Crimson or something like that. They're soft. They're more like a you can really feel the difference when you color. See, this feels more like a pencil. That one, I don't know, it felt almost like a crayon in a way, you know, because it was soft. I also got me a big thing of crayons and coloring books. I might do videos with that too. I love to color. I always did. And Valentine's Day is coming up. When is Valentine's Day? I think it's what, the 14th? I'm gonna have to think of what I could do for a video for Valentine's Day. Maybe we could do some watercolor painting with some Valentine colors. That would be fun. Or make a bracelet. I don't know yet. See, this is why I take my pages out of the book, because I turn my work around so I could get at it better and color better. And with a book, it's not too that easy to do. And then also when the book, when it comes to the fold, when it folds over, sometimes that's really hard to get to. Like the Disney books I got, the mystery Disney books, has very, very little space where it creases. And this be really hard to color. And the ones that's not perforated, with the little line that you're able to tell, I use an X-Acto knife and I put something under the page to make sure I don't cut the page that's behind it. And I take my pages out. And then I got me that huge box. I think I showed that online. And that's what I'm going to put on my brown colors papers. This one here, though, once I'm done with these other two bookmarks, I'm going to copy this into my computer. Let me see how to do here. I'm going to copy this into my computer, and I'm going to put it on a thicker cardstock. This is a cardstock, but it's kind of flimsy. And I'm going to use these in my journal. Drink coffee. I always got to have my coffee in the morning. Yeah, I like how these two colors look together. I'm thinking about getting them little mystery balls that Lynn and her daughter and Miranda, they open them up. And they got these little tiny baby dolls in them, And then they have like a crib and a swimming pool. I think that's so cute. I did show my miniature that I'm working on. I didn't do any more work in it. Them little rooms that you see at not Hobby Lot, Michael's. You see them at. I got me to the greenhouse that I'm doing. I'm going to try to not make my video too long. But sometimes I just get into the video so much that I lose track of time. And then before you know it, it's like 45 minutes long. I like watching long videos on YouTube though, especially if I'm diamond painting or if I'm coloring. Yeah, I like that. That is pretty. What to color this now? Leave these two out a minute. Let's see what color this is. That's more of a red. Too red. I get my pencils out of it anyway. Get up here. I think a blue would look good with this, wouldn't it? Let me take these two. Actually, I'm going to take all three of these blues out. Now let's see. Yeah, why not? Oh, this is like a purple blue. I like this one. That is a plus. So is this one. Okay, I'm going to use these two, but I want to sharpen. I must sharpen. Now you gotta be up close while I sharpen. Ooh. Sorry about that. Too close? Okay, see, that's good. Oops. Okay. Move this out the way. Let's see, which one was, this one I think was the purple. Yeah, it is. Okay, am I in view? Yep. This. A little white showing here. I haven't been doing too much waking up and coloring. My legs, pain still wakes me up. If I got my legs in the same position all the time, I wake up. But I put a heating pad underneath my legs, and that helps. So I gotta color the petals. This is the color. I might do a mystery Disney coloring page online. I already have one torn out. Just needs to be sharpened. And that's the I know it's Dalmatians because I could see. You know, and also they have a little cheat page in the back. And I kind of peeked. So that's how I knew too. But then when you, even if you didn't peek, you can look at it and see, you know. But it's color by number. And I have another case like this. That when I do my color by numbers, I gotta take all the pencils out of my thing here that match the palette, what I guess you would call it, the color palette of the pencils. And I can store them in that case until I'm finished the painting. Finish the coloring page, not painting. That's pretty. Let's color this color here. And let's see what color is this. That's purple. This one's more blue. Because what I want to do with the blue is to color it in here. Yeah, we'll see about making my coloring pages, you know, like all music. But when I look for videos online, I like to look for ones where the people are talking and explaining what they're doing, you know. Some videos I watch are quiet, but I prefer the talking. So I figure if I prefer that for myself, I only want the same thing for my viewers. And I hope you guys don't think that I ramble about silly stuff, you know. That blue looks nice, doesn't it? Kind of makes it pop. Makes the color pop out. My little Benicia, I don't think is feeling so good either. She's been wanting cuddles a lot. And so I hold her and I cuddle her. She's a sweetheart. I hope she's not sick. I love my little dogs. I don't know what I'd do if anything ever happened to them, you know. They're like my little children. Same as my little cat. My little cat's a little pain in the ass, though. Every time she sees me, she meows. It's like, hello, hello. And it's like, shut up. But she's my sweetheart. She probably hears me talking about her. So I thought I'd seen her. But I adopted her from, it's like when you used to go to the pet stores, not pet stores, but in the mall, they would have rescue cats. And she was a kitten when I adopted her. And they named her Spitfire. And I said, that's the cat I want, you know, because she wanted to be held by me, you know. The other kittens, they wanted to get down and play and all, right? That looks nice, doesn't it? So I chose her, and they said, are you sure you want this one? And I said, yeah. I said, I don't think she really has a mean streak, you know. I think the other kittens are picking on her, you know. That's Ford. It was her. She's the one that was ornery. Okay, I'm going to put these pencils back. I don't know what order I got them in, but I guess it doesn't matter. I just got to find out. Yeah, that one goes there. Now the blue. Oh, all the blue go here. That's right. Okay. But even when she was a kitten, she was ornery. She'd use my legs as a climbing post. I'd be sitting there on my computer and she'd dig her claws into my legs and climb up my legs. I'm like screaming in pain. It's horrible. Okay, what is underneath here? I'm looking for like pink. Pink and maybe a red. Let's see. Yeah, sorry about my arm coming up in the camera. That's pretty pink, ain't it? Now I need like a red. Here, let me see this one. Yeah, I think these two look red. They both need to be sharpened. One. Two. Okay. Put this over here. Okay. See, yeah, you see me. Okay, around the hood. Also, when spring comes too, that's going to be noise from next door again because they're not finished over there. They still have siding to put up on their house. And then the porch. You know, I don't mind people, you know, doing stuff like that, right? The only thing that bothers me is the loudness. and the workers over there are loud. The man that used to live there, he had his roof done, and the people doing the roof, they weren't real loud. But next door they'll be like screaming back and forth to one another, and I felt like I was living in a construction site, and it just got so annoying because it was every single day, from 8 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the afternoon, straight. The only time you got a break from them is when they took a half-hour break, lunch break. And that's when I just had my operations too, and I just was miserable because I didn't feel good. It's constant pain. And then all that noise. I tell you, I'm a nice person, okay? But I felt like opening up my door and yelling, "Shut up," or throwing a rock at him or something, right? But I didn't. I didn't say anything. I just let it drive me up a wall. That hurts pretty too. But I'm getting better now with my legs than that. That's painful. Wait, is this? Okay, I think this one goes here. I'm trying to put my pencils back the way I got them out of here, because I'm going to need green for this, but I want a different color green. Yes, a different color green. Perhaps a light color. Let me see. That's a pretty color. I've never used this color yet. Let me see. This is darker. See how that looks next to it. Oh, these are like neon colors. Look at that. What do you think? Let's try this green. It's a little bit darker. Let's get in there. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah. This is this one. I'm going to try this to see. I'll take a sip. Let me sharpen these. But being that my legs are getting better, if the noise does get a little bit too loud, I'm just going to go out and take a little walk to get away from it. Okay. Now what I want to do with this is I use this for the outline. Let me see, it's kind of down here. This video probably is going to run long. And I'm going to try to finish my bookmark in this video. So if you get tired of watching it, you can always click it off and then come back and watch it later. Oh, my video is done uploading. I did a paint video and it finished. Okay, let's see how this looks. Might be too light. No, I don't like it. Or what I could do is I could end it now, right? And then I could do like a part 2. And then you can watch this one in a part 2 of me finishing it, right? What to do with that? I like that. Yeah. My nose itches. Kind of decide on what colors to use, you know? Let's see what I get this at. I think I got it here, yes. And here. I think I might use a yellow. Yellow and a yellow orange. What do you think? My hand must look like a monster when it's up close, huh? This is a pretty color right here. But then I need something a little bit darker to go around. That's what this one looks like. That looks nice. That looks nice. Okay. Okay, that one's done. Okay, now let's see. Oops, get this up here. I call this. Is it? Yeah. This color, what is this color anyway? It's a golden orange. I think after I do this, I'm going to end this video so it's not too long. And then I'll just click it back on to make part 2. I got a lot to do yet. And I really would like to get these bookmarks done, so I can print them out. There you go, it looks nice. And then we're saying that when she colors, she's heavy-handed. I'm the same way. I like to make my colors dark. Unless I'm doing a background, like if I'm doing like the background of this thing here, I would do it lightly. But then when I'm coloring in something like this, I tend to push down hard too. And it's a very nice color. The pictures are very pretty. Lynn's a very nice person. I'm going to leave her a link for her channel. I think it's called Creative Chaos. It's something like that. I know it has chaos in it. But I'm going to leave a link to her channel. She's very nice. I watch her channel all the time. I also talk to her on Facebook. Very nice lady. Now let's see. I want to do in here yellow. Let's see what color is this? Oh. Red, orange, yellow. This is orange yellow, by the way. Yes, but it's pretty. It's still quite yellow. Doesn't that look nice? Very, very pretty. Did you ever watch that one show? I forget the name of it. I think it's Anger Management. That's the name. And they had to sing that song. I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty. And he's making him stop. And it got cars riding by because he's making a traffic jam. And I would get angry too. But he just didn't let him go until he started singing that song. And then before you know it, it worked. He got in a good mood. We may watch that tonight. We've been watching this one show. It's the vets, the veterinarians on farms and stuff. They take care of the horses and the cows. And also small animals like dogs and cats too. Let's see, make sure I get every single color. Because that little flower is going to be different. I guess I got it. Okay. I'm going to put these back. Let me see, where did I get this one at? Because I believe I got this one here. But this one came out someplace too, though. Oh, no. This goes here. And then this one goes here. Now for the flower, I want to make that like an orange. This is the pretty one right here. And get it out. Off. And then after I use this one that's next to it. See, I don't know if you can see the pencils as I pull them out, you know. See, you can see a difference. They both look too much alike. So I'm going to put this one back. I think, oh, here's this one. No, let's try this one. Oh, come on. That's a pretty one. Okay, it looks like they need to be sharpened too a little bit. Okay. Now, yeah, let's see. There you go. Let's do this one the same. What I might do is just, after I've done these flowers here, I'll end this video and then I'll finish this offline. And then when I come back next time, I'll show you what it looks like. This here is like almost like a yellow-green. It's pretty though, I like that. Yeah. Okay, now where did I get it out at? Okay, I think I got this one out of here. Yep, and I got this one here. Okay. Okay, now we have this much done so far on the bookmark. I'm going to end the video here, and I'm going to finish it. And then next time we come back, we're going to do the cat, and I'll show you what I did with the fox. So my video's not running too long. Okay, I'll see you. You take care, and I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend too, because today is Friday. I'll see you at the end of the week. Bye-bye. I can find... I had it.